everybody, this is the handheld gamer Bill Brown, and I want to welcome you to another exciting episode. Today we're going to look at two great kart racers on the Gameboy Advance. They're not as good as Mario Kart, but still are pretty fun to play. So sit back and let's check it out. Here is the first game on our list, Konami Crazy Racers. Konami Crazy Racers was released June 11, 2001, published and developed by Konami. Konami Crazy Racers plays like Mario Kart Super Circuit, which is a good thing. The coins on the track that the player collects can be spent to buy items in the shop. Throughout the track are placed red and blue bells. The red bells contain a variety of random items to help the player along the way, while the blue bells contain a speed booster. Now the characters unfortunately are not well known in the West, but are very famous characters in Japan from the Konami series. The characters are Dracula from Castlevania, which is interesting, Goemon from the Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Tatsuki from the Parodius series, Gray Fox from the Metal Gear series, Pastel from the Twin Bee, Power Pro Gun from the Power Pro series, Moai from Gradius, Naomi, a character in Poppin' Music, Bear Tank, a character in Rakuga Kids, King, a character in Poppin' Music, Vic Viper, character in Gradius, and the last character is Ebisu Maru, another character from the Legend of the Mystical Ninja. Now, hopefully I pronounced all their names correctly. It was a tough little list there. I only know a few of those characters myself. Now, one thing I say makes this character shine is the tight controls and the game level design. They did a really fantastic job with it, and it really shows when you race around the track. Everything feels really good, and the level design, the characters, the items you get, the music, everything just really feels really polished and really well done. So that's one thing where this game shines. I would even go as far to say that this is the second best kart racing game on the Game Boy Advance, next to the Super Mario Kart Super Circuit, or Mario Kart Super Circuit I should say. So definitely it's worth checking out if you can pick this up. I think you will really like it. Like I said, the music's fantastic, level design, everything's tight controls, the graphics look great. Everything just feels really polished in this game. So it's definitely worth a must pick up if you can get a hold of it and checking out. I think it was also re-released on some virtual consoles and other things. So anyways, that is it for the first look at the game on our list.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And now on to the next video game. Here is the final game on our list today. This is Crash Nitro Kart. Now, Crash Nitro Kart was released on the Game Boy Advance November 11, 2003, developed by Vicarious Visions. Now, it was also released on the GameCube, Xbox, Nokia N-Gage, and mobile. It is an indirect sequel to the Crash Team Racing. The story of the game is Crash Bandicoot and the other characters in the series are kidnapped by the ruthless dictator Emperor Velo the 27th, threatening to destroy the Earth unless they race in his contests. Now, just like the Mario Kart Super Circuit, players run around the track collecting random items by running over loot crates. And then the loot crates, or what did you call it? I guess they were loot crates. When you run them over, they give you random items to help you along the way. Now, it has 6 racing modes in the game, and the modes are Adventure Mode, Race Time Trial, Lap Time Trial, Quick Race, Item Race, and Cup Tournament. Now the characters in the game are Aku Aku, Coco Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot, Crunch Bandicoot, Dingo Dial, Dr. Neo Cortex, Vic Crash, Intrance, Trophy, Nitrous Oxide, Polar, Pura, Spyro the Dragon, Tiny Tiger, Uka Uka, and the Emperor Velo. Now, I have to say that this game is a little rough around the edges. I would say it's not as polished as the Konami Crazy Racers that we saw earlier. Still a fun game worth checking out, but I'm just saying overall the level design, the graphics, everything just doesn't feel as polished as the earlier game. The only thing that it has advantage over is in the West the characters are more well known, especially if you had a PlayStation 1 and you played the Crash Bandicoot games or the Crash Team Racing, so you may know the characters a little more. And the power-ups are pretty fun. There's a little bit more variety in power-ups. When it comes down to the level design and the graphics, I don't think it is as polished, in my opinion, as the Konami Crazy Racers. But, that being said, it's still a game worth picking up, checking out. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of variety in the level design. There's deserts, there's little snowy mountains, there's underwater, like running through tubes underwater, kind of like the Crash Team Racing had. So there is that variety in levels, and some of the power-ups are pretty interesting. The only thing that, like I said, it lacks in polish is the graphics, I believe, and also just doesn't feel as tight when you're racing around the track. It seems like they're a little bit more loose on the track, sliding around and as such. But definitely worth checking out. Well, that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Konami Crazy Racers and the Crash Nitro Kart are both fantastic games, but I would say the more polished and fun game overall is the Konami Kart Racers. But like I said, both games are fun and definitely worth owning in your collection. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Until next time, take care everybody and have a good one.
Hello!
Thank you, my friend.